For the moment, anyway, Tucker Carlson is out of the club. You can see Trump's post here. Somebody please explain to kooky Tucker Carlson that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. And then above that he says, America first means many great things, including the fact that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. Make America great again. But you see he calls Tucker Carlson kooky Tucker Carlson and asks somebody to explain that to him. Now, putting aside the fact that we already had that deal in place with Obama and Iran was already abiding by that deal, and we had inspectors inside of Iran when Trump came into office, and then he got us out of that deal, which removed the inspectors, which allowed Iran to continue with their nuclear program. Iran is where they are today because he pulled out of a deal that was already working. Putting that aside, why is Trump going after kooky Tucker Carlson? Because of this.
How many people live in Iran, by the way?
I don't know the population.
At all?
No, I don't know the population.
You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple?
How many people live in Iran?
92 million.
Okay. Yeah,
How could you not know that?
I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government.
Why is it relevant whether it's, it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that relevant?
Because if you don't know anything about the country...
I didn't say I don't know anything about
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
They are Persians and
what
predominantly Shia. Okay,
it's not even... You don't know anything about Iran. So
okay, I am
country,
not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran.
You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government, and you don't know anything about the country.
No, you don't know anything about the country. You're the one who claims they're not trying to murder Donald Trump. You're the
I'm not saying that.
Who can't figure out if it was a good idea to kill General Soleimani, and you said it was bad.
They're trying to murder Trump.
Yes, I do.
Because you're not calling for military strikes against them in retaliation. And if you really believe
we're
that...
carrying out military strikes today.
You said Israel was.
Right, with our help. I said we. Israel is leading them, but we're supporting them.
Well, you're breaking news here because the U.S. government last night denied, the National Security Council spokesman Alex Pfeiffer denied on behalf of Trump that we were acting on Israel's behalf in any offensive capacity.
No, we're not bombing them. Israel's bombing them.
You just said we were.
We are supporting
Israel. High stakes. You're a senator. If you're saying the United States government is at war with Iran right now, people are listening.
And this.
You're not going to convince me that the Iranian people are my enemy. Again, we're going down this here. Here's who you're required to hate. It's Orwell, man. I'm a free man. You're not telling me who I have to hate. I'll decide who I like and don't like on the basis of my values and what I believe my interests are. I don't want to be involved in this at all. And I think most Americans don't. And it's only because
we're inexorably getting drawn into a war.
By a tiny minority of people. You know what I mean? I'm just like, it's all so fake. I'm not playing along. I just don't want my country to be further weakened or destroyed by another one of these wars. And boy, if you can't connect the dots after 25 years of this, you're either too dumb to participate in the conversation or you're, like Mark Levin, just a liar who doesn't care.
That's Tucker Carlson going to war with the Trump administration and the people around Donald Trump who support him when it comes to Trump's pushing America towards a war with Iran. We're sending naval ships to the area. We're sending fighters to the area. We are openly threatening them. The President of the United States made a post in which he said, everybody in Tehran better evacuate. No new wars. We are being pushed towards a war with Iran because of Donald Trump. And Tucker Carlson is oddly pushing back on it. He usually walks in lockstep with these people, and he's now at war with Trump. Now he's got a nickname too. Tucker Carlson now has a nickname. Kooky Tucker Carlson. We'll see if it sticks. That's where we're at. There's no way this coalition holds for 4 years.